Plant training is extremely important. It's good to put a level of low stress, but also high stress on your plants. But what happens when you break your plant? Hello, for you who don't know me, my name is CE420, short for Cannabis Express 420. I needed to shorten it for YouTube, just in case the word cannabis was keeping me from reaching people like you. So plant training is going to be one of the things you're going to want to implement in the veg stage. It's going to be very important to increasing your yield, making your plant stronger, and also helping keeping away pests and mold and all of that other stuff that we all hate to have in our gardens. While you are training your plant, whether you are twisting the tops or you are completely bending them over, what can happen a lot of times is you can break your plant in a lot of different areas. What's going to happen to your plant when you break it? For those of you who are familiar with high stress training, it's not going to come to a shock, or it's not going to come as a shock to you that a lot of breaks can amount to the same effects as a top would have to your plant. But if you're a new grower, this can be a very scary situation. Say you're working on your plant and you're twisting half of it. Say you have two main colas that are coming up from the center and you're bending one over and you happen to snap that branch off. There are a couple different roads you can take to remedy this issue, and I'm going to go over both of them. One, if you are going and breaking your plant, say you snap a top off and it kind of limps over, it's kind of falling over, but it's still attached to the plant, there is something you can do to repair that if you don't want to cut your losses. To accomplish this method in a great way that's not going to impact your plant in a negative way for the long term, you will have to pick up electrical tape. You can find this at any hardware store or even a Walmart or Home Depot, anything like that where you can find electric components. You can find electrical tape and you can simply tape up the wound and it will work as a band-aid for your plant. This is if you don't want to cut your losses, you can still repair that top, and then it will grow a knot in the plant where that break was, and it will only reconstruct even stronger as it's growing. And then from there, you can bend it, snap it, break it, top it, whatever way you want to go about in training. The second way you can go about this is you can simply cut your losses. I had this happen with a clone that I was growing, or currently am growing, and it was an AK-47 clone. And the thing about AK-47s are they will put out a lot of tops similar to a G13 or a Gorilla Glue. So when you go about growing these cultivars that will just shoot up shoots with no problem, it's not going to sweat you as much, especially if you have the experience. But if you're a new grower, obviously snapping a plant is going to stress you out, and you might freak out a little bit and think that you broke or killed your plant even. But the thing is with cannabis plants is they are a weed and they're going to grow pretty much no matter what you do to the plant. You could take it and you could completely cut off the top half of a 4-foot plant, and as long as there are some node sites, it will regrow. So if you just went through an event where you were training your plant, say you were twisting a top and it snapped off like I was doing, or you were completely bending it over, doing some super cropping, and you broke that plant, do not sweat it. It will repair within a couple of days, and it will just look like you topped your cannabis plant. I really hope this video helped you. I know it was a bit short, but it's not really a big explanation that you need for this type of event. If you got value from this video, please do not forget to hit the like button, and if you want more growing information similar to this, you can simply hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, and you will get notified every single time I upload. I appreciate every single viewer I get on this video and every single subscriber. You can also go down below and install Cashapp, and you will get a free $5 from that. If you have already joined Cashapp, you can support my channel by donating to mine. The link is also down below. If you want to follow me on other social media, I have a Twitter and Instagram that will be linked down below as well. Please have a wonderful day.